gotta cook. Look, I've been seeing them a lot lately. Little things in nature. So yes, I have been thinking of you all. And I know I haven't been online a lot. Well, actually, I haven't been really online. And it was really on my mind. But it was just so busy and so many things happened. I couldn't get myself to make a video. I just couldn't. I mean, there was no time and there was no energy. Yeah, it all started last year. Because of Corona, I make a lot of press trips and they're all postponed. So when the borders opened up and we could finally travel again, I was so happy to travel again. I decided to do all those postponed trips. So I was going from one place to another. Because of that, I didn't really have time to write the stories that I was, traveling for. And so I just kept going. And then in the winter, I thought I write down all my stories. But I was pretty exhausted. And then we started a renovation in the house, and which we thought would only take around a month. That was the start of December. Sorry, I'm just interrupted. There's a sheep just came up there, and he's a little young sheep. These things lift me up, guys. I'm happy I'm telling the story now. But so the renovation is still going on. And well, the renovation was still on in January. Then I had my birthday. I didn't invite anyone. Just one friend came. We got a takeaway coffee somewhere, and then we ended up both with Corona. I've been kind of scared to get Corona, although I didn't want to admit it. But yeah, I really tried to do all the rules. Although people said you go on a plane. Yeah, okay, I did. But next to that, I really tried to take distance to everyone. I got my groceries delivered, and because I've got fibromyalgia, I talked about that before in my videos, which is a chronic illness causing pain and fatigue. And I was just kind of scared that Corona would be a big deal for me. And I probably got the lighter version, but it made me really, really sick. And I was basically in bed for 10 days, which I know, I'm used to be sick, and I always keep going, even with the flu. I've been on press trips. I just don't give up. I always go on. But I was so sick, and for the first time I had to tell magazines, sorry, I can't make it. And they said, oh, no problem, we will change your deadline. And I was just so happy I could keep the work. And I said, okay. But yeah, I couldn't get up the stairs. I was just out of breath. It was scary. It was a few times, I rang the doctor even. I couldn't breathe. It was horrible. Yeah. And meanwhile, people were saying, oh, it's just a cold, but I had all the symptoms. I lost my taste. I got this weird smell like rotten eggs, so that scared me. I slowly got better. It took on way too much work. I was just so happy. I got so many really cool assignments, but it was just so much. I kept working. And then renovation, I decided, well, we have to do this, get this over with really quickly. So we hired people one after the other, and they all made a mess, and we got leaks. And yeah, but I started to notice that my mind was really getting, sorry to say this word, but it was getting fucked up. And I recently realized that I was saying all the time I was getting a breakdown, I was getting a burnout, but I actually think I am burned out. Some days I feel good. Now I'm talking to you. Okay, yeah, my whole body is sore, but I feel happy I'm talking to you, that I'm explaining what happened in my, I don't know, it feels good to get it out of my chest, I guess, on my chest. But I cry about nothing. I can't make any decisions, which is, believe me, a very annoying thing when you're in a renovation. We got these extreme colors, green, yellow, and I went with that, but then every time the painter, we got a painter as well. The painter did a good job, but it took him months. But every time he decided on a color, I was hesitating. And I was actually already starting last summer, you know, when I was in France. I filmed then, and I haven't even showed you those videos. I have filmed so much. And there was a certain moment that there were two ways we could go. And I was working on a travel story, so I always thinking which way is the best, where can I, you know, what's the best thing for my story, not really for me, but for the story. And then I couldn't decide where to go. And I totally panicked. I freaked out. So yes, my battery ran out there. But yeah, what I was saying is that sometimes now it's very hard for me to make a decision. I can't even choose to go left or right on the bicycle. So I know I've got an issue there. I am going to talk to a professional, and I also already take it a bit more easy, do everything in a slower pace. I still work, but not as many hours on a day. And really try to take my breaks. I've been here before. When I was around 18, I had a burnout. I kept going and going, and that's when I got fibromyalgia, and I always believed that that was connected. So, like, if you're facing with, you think you might have a burnout, please, you know, go to a professional, talk about it, because if you go on and on, that's really not a good idea. There's a moment that your body just gives up. So I'm going to really try to take it a bit easier. I am going on a bike trip next week. One of the first ones this year. A whole week on a bike still trip. I'm really going to try to do my best to not overdo it. You know, enjoy it. Breathe in, breathe out. And I think then it will be okay, because cycling is a really good remedy for, you know, when you're under stress. But not always when you're maybe working on 5 stories while you're doing it. So, well, thank you all for listening to my story. If you're still here now, thank you very much. I wish you all a lot of happy cycling. Stay tuned, more videos will follow. I'm just not totally sure when, but I filmed a lot and I really want to show them. So stay tuned. Thank you. Bye bye. It's kind of hard for me to share this story, but a lot of people are coping with burnouts at the moment. So I think it's good to talk about it. One thing more I wanted to say, just a tiny bit of promotion. Last week I've been working on my Dutch website again, Mooiste fietsroutes, most beautiful bike routes. Together with that I made a YouTube channel with really short videos. Just when I'm somewhere I make a really short video. There's no talking involved. I put a link in the description below. It would be great if you want to subscribe. It's free, and if I have 100 subscribers I can give it its own name. Now it doesn't have a name. It's nice to have a name for a channel. And yeah, you can of course watch those videos. Thank you. Bye bye. So yes, please stay tuned. More videos will follow. If there's any themes in particular you like, please let me know. And I'll see you soon. And of course I wish you loads of happy cycling.